The Killarney Motor Show is a highlight for us motoring folk down here in Cape Town. And with every year, more and more interesting cars come out to the woodwork.
This is a 1959 Morris Minor.
I have a 1965 Humber Super Snipe.
This is a 1963 Sunbeam Alpine.
I have a 1933 Hillman Minx.
Well, I restored this car about 8 years ago. Everybody seems to like the car. It always wins public choice at all our outings that we have. And yeah, I bought it from a deceased estate and restored it.
Actually, the car that was first used in the Bond movies in Dr. No. Same type of car. I had it now for 22 years. We drive it up to Garib Dam, drive it up to Knysna Show every year. So yeah, it's like a normal car. You get in and drive. Handling is fantastic. Lovely little car to drive.
What makes this car unique? It's got a hydraulic assist steering like the modern power steering, but from 1965, very few cars came with power steering. It's fun to drive and it's nice to belong to a club. Companionship is always nice with the cars, and when we go for a drive, there's nothing like being on the open road with a bunch of friends.
What I like most about my car is that when I rebuilt it, the first time I used it was for my daughter's wedding. It was actually her wedding car.
This is one of only very few Hillman imps still left in South Africa. This car turns 60 years old next year. Originally made in Glasgow, it's an all-aluminium engine and gearbox. It's one of the first cars came with a opening rear window like a hatchback, and it's 933cc, this particular one. Single overhead camshaft, revs to around about 9,000 RPM. Not that I do that anymore, but it's a very reliable little car, and we come to the shows and we thoroughly enjoy driving it around.
I was given this car as a total wreck about 3 years ago, and this became my lockdown project. So I totally rebuilt the car during the lockdown period. It was just a bare shell. It had no seats, no chrome, and it was in a basic undercoat. And it's just a fun car to drive, very eye-catching, very photogenic, and I love it.
Killarney is 75 years old, and we're the home of motorsport in the Western Cape. The Alderman has been a great supporter of motorsport, specifically to make it safe, not only for the participants, but also for the public. Today we're here and we're embracing spinning. The investment here is some 2.5 million rand that the club put together. And I think we're all looking forward to the next few years to see how the sport actually grows on this pitch, and how we invite people from elsewhere in the country, from Johannesburg and elsewhere, to come and partake here. I think we've got the makings of something which we all can be very proud of. Killarney's success is that it's an all-inclusive facility. So there is no one who will not be afforded the opportunity to use this facility.
And now spinning fans in Cape Town finally have a pitch they can call home. And as our local hero Eddie Rasta cut the ribbon, it was official.